I've got a statement. First, I want to first of all say how much I really appreciate this football team, the seniors in particular, but everybody, super coachable bunch of guys. Did some things that hadn't been done around here in a while. Did some things that have never been done. We got to taste 15 in a row, and then we wins in a row, and then we had to taste 3 in a row. Obviously been a pretty streaky team in that way, but very proud of everybody, very thankful for our coaches staff, our administration, our support staff, our fans, unbelievable, including tonight. We couldn't have asked for anything more. I know the cane walk was unreal from what I heard, and the fans were great, and we're so thankful for that. Obviously, very disappointing loss. You know, I take as much responsibility as anybody, actually more, because I'm in charge of everything. So just I didn't coach good enough, and you know, we will get better. I can promise you that. I know I lost my cool. I thought rightfully so, as far as being mad, but not rightfully so using some of the language I used. Not particularly proud of myself there. Apologize to anybody who can read lips. But anyway, I love this team. I'm proud of them, and just sorry we didn't get it done tonight.
Let's get started with questions. Right side of the room, can you please get to the microphone? Thank you.
Coach, are you willing to talk about what it was that had you so upset?
What do you think? Can you guess?
I'm thinking it had to do with holding.
Well, there was a few things similar to that. I didn't agree with a lot of things that were called or not called. I can tell you that right now.
Was it more non-calls than calls?
It was. I would say yes. Yes. To the very end of the game as well. It was really. It was a shame in my opinion. But I'm probably not supposed to say that.
Coach Jake Allen, Palm Beach Post. Alex Hornibrook, obviously 4 TDs, no picks. Why do you think he was so successful against you guys?
He was throwing darts. He threw it right on the money. A lot of tight coverage. Threw a lot of back shoulder balls. You know, his line obviously had to protect well enough to give him time to do that. But he put him. You know, we played a lot of man coverage, and they exploited it. You know, they every time we seemed to get in press man, and they ran some type of fade or inside lane receiver running the fade, he put it on them. And it wasn't just those. Those are mostly the touchdowns he threw. But he obviously was on the mark. He was on the money. And good route running, good concepts, good protection, good throws, and good catches.
Let's stay in the front, middle.
Coach Brian Leonard, AM 790, The Ticket. Just some of your thoughts on the season, obviously ending with 3 losses, probably not the way you want to go, but still, in your mind, successful?
Oh, it was very successful in a lot of ways. I think our program is definitely moving in the direction we want it to move. I think we definitely got better. I mean, obviously we beat Florida State for the first time in a long time, and I don't care what people say about their record and all that kind of thing. I mean, when you can't beat your rival for that long, and it usually takes some type of a extraordinary day to get it done, and we did it under a lot of pressure. It was very gratifying to do that, and then you know, winning the Coastal Division, which had never been done here, at least to the point where, you know, Miami ever represented the Coastal Division in the ACC championship game. That was something new, something we strived for, something we attained. So we got, I guess, past a landmark that we're trying to get past, and you know, we know we're hungry for more, and I could tell by looking at the eyes of our team that the guys that are coming back are going to be excited about, you know, taking it one step further next year.
Coach Mike Cunio, CBS 4, back here.
Middle of the room.
You mentioned the streakiness, whether it's the wins or losses, but particularly the losses. There's 3 this year, and was it 4 or 5? No, last year. What is it that when you guys tend to lose one game, the team tends to snowball?
Well, I don't think it's snowballed as much as, you know, we lost to Pitt. They did a great job against us, without any doubt about that. If I'm not mistaken, Clemson is defending national champions, one of the best teams, if not the best team in America. So, you know, and we didn't fare well, obviously, there. And then, you know, this team won 12 in a row. This team was one of the highest rated teams in America. This team was one step away from being in the playoffs. So, you know, it was a very good team. They came in and took care of business. So, you know, we don't like losing, but we're not ashamed of what happened by any stretch.
Down the middle.
Hey, Mark, David Hale with ESPN. The lack of calls, particularly the holding, has been a thing that I know has bothered some of the guys and probably yourself all season. Is it something that can be addressed in any way other than the way that you did address
Right.
it?
Well, let's just be hypothetical, okay? When the ball's in the air, a defender's not supposed to be able to have a lot of contact before the ball gets there. That's not supposed to be legal. Okay, when a guy's rushing the passer and is about to get to the quarterback and somebody grabs him and keeps him from getting there right in front of the official, again, this is a hypothetical situation. Okay, that's not supposed to be allowed either, over and over and over, in my opinion. So that's just how I feel right this minute. I'm sure I'll cool down in a minute. We got all these young men here,
Yeah.
and they deserve to be asked some questions, and I know you're probably loving what I'm saying right now, but we'll continue that later.
Let's take some questions for the players. Down the front, right here.
For Jaquan and Shaq, just what I asked Coach about Alex, you know, why do you think he was so successful against the defense?
Well, he showed all, you know, from film, just watching him throughout the season. I watched him last season. I mean, he throws darts, you know, and they have players that, you know, they practice it a lot. You know, you can see the relationship that they have. I mean, he threw darts today. I mean, he threw balls and tight coverage, and, you know, the receiver just made plays. That's what comes when you play man coverage, you know. It's mano a mano. You know, somebody has to win.
Yeah, just to go off of that, receivers made great catches in tight coverages. Quarterback put the ball on the money every time. You know, he probably had one or two throws behind the receivers, but other than that, he was dead on all night.
Hey, David Lang, WPLG. Malik, how would you assess your season as you head into next year? 10 wins, Coastal Championship. How would you assess your play in the team's season overall?
That's kind of hard, you know. The way I look at the season is I base my performance off wins, good or bad. I mean, at the end of the day, the objective for the quarterback is to lead the offense down every time and score. There's multiple occasions where they made great plays, multiple occasions where I missed receivers. That's just stuff now. I mean, the season's over with now. And we had a great season. I love the seniors, love the guys that are around me. But the big thing now is just put the season behind us and get to work. Coach John said it perfectly. He said, from now on, we're getting to work. We got to go back to leading. Starts in the off season, and it's going to carry over to next season.
Jaquan, as you kind of look at this season and the steps that you guys took, what do you think that successes and some of the failures might mean as the program moves ahead? And I'm curious if you personally have made any decisions about what your future is at Miami.
Yeah, I announced I was coming back already.
Sorry?
I announced that I was coming back at media day already. I'm coming back to play out my senior year. I think we have unfinished business. I want to get my degree and, you know, win a national championship with my brothers. As for the season, I mean, everything can fuel us, wins and losses. So that's all I have to say about that.
Here at the front, please.
JT Wilcox, Miami Sports Tribune. Malik, talk, you know, 14-3, you guys get the ball back, and then that interception just seemed to be kind of deflating. You know, what did you see on that play? And after that, did the offense just never seem to really get back in the rhythm?
I mean, we knew we were going to have to execute. They did a really good job of just making me throw balls in tight coverage. I mean, one time, the first interception I had, it was a great job by the guy. Casey tried to cut him. He did a great job using his hands and getting his hands up, and the ball just unfortunately wound up hitting him. I mean, they were fast, they were physical, and they just did a great job at making me throw in the low percentage passes. So I tip my cap off to those guys, and they just made plays all day.
Front row.
Shaq, obviously you guys knew that they were going to, you know, try to run the ball as much as they could. what was their physicality like, and how tough was it to try to bring him down and try to go against that O-line?
Well, their running back is very talented. You know, you've seen all year just watching him. You know, I like to watch him on film, and I like to watch the TV copies, and he does a great job of running his feet. And, you know, with the line that they have, you know, big, stout guys, they get a lot of movement, you know, especially when they run their duo plays, the plays when they just put 3 tight ends on one side, and they just mash everybody down and just cut back off, and it's hard to schematically deflate that type of offense. You really just have to, you know, play man to man. I think we did a great job with that. I think it was a war to the end. Nobody tell it different.
We have time for 2 more questions. Or no questions. I think that's all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach.